Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. And for those that have, okay, I am very grateful. I am very thankful for that. All right, it does help me continue putting this content out for you. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Okay, days today. Should I just go ahead and do April? I think so. Let's just go ahead and see what April's got for us. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of an extended reading. Okay, so let's see. What does April got for us? Angel guides, spirit guides of good, love, and light. Clear and precise messages from my AQUARIUS. Alright, so let's see. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel grow. Alright, so let's see. What do we got? Angel guides, spirit guides for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Alright, so you got guardian angels. Your guardian angels, thank you, Spirit, is watching over you. Okay, a lost loved one watches over you. Okay, there could be somebody here who's watching over you. This could be your ancestors. This could be your spirit guides of some sort. Okay, they're watching over you. Alright, so this is divorce. Somebody could be divorcing. Okay, I feel like your guardian angels are working something out. Okay, so an experiencing a breakup. For some of you, you could be experiencing a breakup. What else, Spirit? Or this is the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so that could be significant. They're a liar. Alright, Pinocchio. Be careful of someone who's sneaky. For April, you got challenges. So make a decision. All right, some of you need to make a decision. All right, work on inner healing when it comes to this, or that's this person that needs to do that shit. Okay, because they're a liar. All right, what's guardian? What's guardian? You got here sexuality with guardian. A loved one watches over you. Someone is still figuring themselves out. For some of you here, that's what your spirit guides are trying to tell you. All right, I'm also getting here that your spirit guides are making things, they're working in the background for you. Okay, things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. All right, so divorce. What's divorce? For some of you here, it's almost like your guardian angels have separated you and your person. Okay, and you guys are coming back together. I feel like this is something, yeah, you opening up your heart. Okay, so with divorce, experiencing a breakup, somebody's gonna open up their heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay, so this person could be opening up their heart to you, okay, and expressing that they're going through a divorce of some sort. All right, for some of you, flip it, switch it. All right, so what's liar? Be careful of someone who's sneaky. All right, honeymoon with liar. Okay, so honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. What is this, Spirit? Somebody could be at a distance from you. Okay, so that could be significant, right? And communicate. So communication is very important here. Okay, but communicating with a liar, I mean, compromise. Forgive it. Forgive it will work it out. Somebody who lied to you in the past. Okay, maybe somebody who you were with. Okay, they want to communicate with you now. They want to go through like the whole honeymoon phase and shit like that again. What's challenges? Love spell. Alright, but because of these people that don't want people to get together and stuff like that, those people that love to stop twin flame unions from getting together because they're haters, okay, love spell. You've been bewitched. Okay, so for some of you here, that's what's made this a challenge. Okay, they could have done a love spell on you, but they didn't know what they were doing. Okay, and it made it worse for them. It made them have more challenges here. Okay, they need to work on their inner healing. Alright, so give it time. For some of you, you've been patient. Okay, you've been giving it time, or this person's about to give it time. I don't know. Everything is in divine timing. Let things flow. Alright, for some of you here, things are happening for you, not to you. Alright, so I just bought this deck. It's called The Unknown Crisis Cards, okay, from Amazon. So if you guys are interested in purchasing it, that's where I got it. Alright, let's see. What do we got for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Angel guides, spirit guides, to deliver light, clear and precise messages. You got the star. Absolutely, that's you. Shining bright. Alright, guidance and inspiration. You guys guide and inspire others. Okay, that could be significant. All right, it says here, the key of the heart. Unchain your mind and find freedom. Okay, so your spirit guides are letting you know that they have the key. They're the ones that are going to open the roads for you. Okay, not you. They know when the right time is, when is the right time, when it's not the right time. Okay, so what's divorce with open your heart? You got 2 showing up. So Stormboat, the unknown monument. Okay, in honor of your bravery and resilience with divorce, open your heart. And then you have Stormboat. So perseverance and courage to keep sailing even in the midst of a crisis. Okay, so some of you are definitely moving forward, right? You guys could have had a divorce or something like that, right? Because it was very stormy, whatever, murky as water, right? Lots of waves, a lot of emotions. Okay, so there was a lot of emotions here. However, somebody here hasn't given up. With resilience, that's like a person that's persistent. They don't give up, right? You have here Leo energy. You have more power than you think. The hidden power. Okay, so for some of you here, you have more power than you think you do. All right, what's liar? With honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding, communicate. For some of you, this person, special energy. A rose could be significant. This has been coming out, okay, I'm not going to say what I said yesterday, or the day before yesterday, but rose could be significant. A rose could be significant. Somebody's name could be Rose. Rosemary could be significant. Mary. What's Rose? Mystery of the deep sea. Delve into uncharted territories and discover hidden treasures. Okay, so you have a special energy. For some of you here with the honeymoon phase, it's letting you know you guys need to go travel, okay, or something like that. That could be significant. And discover the hidden depths of things. Discover the mysteries of things. For some of you, you guys are discovering mysteries of things. Be careful what you say, okay, because if you are too awake and too knowing, it'll take you out. So, I mean, the way the world is right now, what's challenges in love spell spirit? All right, eternal love. This person's having some sort of challenges. Make a decision to work on inner healing. For some of you, this person's doing some sort of inner healing. Right, eternal love is your greatest strength. You and this person have a past life connection or something like that, and you guys have not let go of this person. You give this person light. You give this person the energy that they need to overcome these challenges. For some of you here, like I always say, you guys could be this person's lucky charm. Okay, so what's eternal love? You got here choice gate. Okay, so sometimes it pays to take a risk. For some of you here, this is where this person is having this challenge. They don't want to take a risk towards you because they have other people that are telling them, give up, don't fight for this, don't do this. Okay, so, and for you guys, you just go with divine timing, all right? You let your guardian angels get the best of that. They are the ones in charge of all that. What's the key with the heart? Unchain your mind and find freedom. Stop worrying about certain things. You have no, I mean, yeah, you could do certain things to make things happen quicker and stuff like that, but right now, your guardian angels are watching over you, so release your worries, release your problems, your mind problems and stuff like that. They have the key. You do not. All right, so it says here, unknown shore. The unknown awaits. Prepare to be challenged. For some of you, this could be a new person that comes into your life. Okay, so this is a new balance. This is something that you could be taking a new leap of faith into something to unknown territory or something like that. And that's where you'll find yourself with someone. Someone still is figuring themselves out. So it says here, someone still figures that they're still figuring themselves out, how to unchain themselves, how to find themselves alone, so that they could come and bring that to you, bring that love to you, the eternal love that supposedly they feel for you. All right, so you got herbal medicine. Some of you could be dealing with an herbalist. Okay, herbal medicine. Some of you could be healing, prophecy, transfiguration. Right, some of you could be readers, okay, or mediums or something like that. Whatever you said has actually happened. All right, for some of you here, you just keep on healing you. What do we got for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the month of April. Angel guides, spirit guides of the love and light. That's you showing up. Your cutoff game is on point. All right, you're cutting off bullshit. You're very logical. All right, you have your truth. You're speaking your truth. Okay, some of you could be getting an attorney involved in something. All right, 5 of Wands. Somebody does not want to fight with you. In the reverse. Let's see. What is Guardian here with Unchained? Find your freedom with Unknown Shore. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Right, the Sun. So somebody is trying, for some of you here, this is, you are going to be very happy. Okay, this is talking about vitality. All right, but the Sun also talks about, I don't know why I'm picking this up. Some of you could be pregnant, okay, with a guardian angel of yours that's reincarnating. Okay, that, I know that's not, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, all right, the Sun. All right, you could be exposing someone, or your guardian angels are exposing something for you, okay, but they still have some sort of, they're figuring themselves out. All right, yeah, they're trapped. All right, 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. They're still trapped in a dynamic. They could be self-sabotaging something, Gemini energy. All right, so don't self-sabotage anything if this is you guys. All right, you are trapped, but you have the ability to get out of that situation. All right, for some of you, you're just looking to be happy. What's this 8 of Swords? For some of you here, with this 8 of Swords and the Sun, someone could end up in jail because they got exposed for doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing, and now they can't defend themselves. All right, the 7 of Wands in the reverse. All right, that's surrendering. All right, so for some of you here, you guys are not going, you guys could be exposing people, I'm not gonna lie. All right, with the Sun. What's the Sun? What's the Sun? The Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, whatever it is that you're exposing is causing this person to be paranoid. You could be exposing a Leo, a Virgo, a Gemini. 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Hermit is in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you here, you're getting out of Hermit mode. The Hermit could also be a ghost. Okay, so for some of you here, you're dealing with someone who's having some sort of mental... With the 8 of Swords and the Hermit, they could be in a mental ward or something like that, in a rehab ward, I don't know. Something along that, where they can get out. Okay, so they could be paranoid. For some of you, you need to get out of Hermit mode. What's this Hermit? The Ace of Swords, that's the fucking truth, guys. You need to get out of Hermit mode. You need to go out. Okay, so social anxiety could be significant for some of you. Your guardian angels are telling you, get out. Get out of Hermit mode. All right, there's no need for you to be isolating yourself the way that you're isolating yourself. For what? Waiting on somebody that's a liar? Okay, so this reading could end up turning. So, what is this? Ace of Swords is an aha moment. You're going through some sort of breakthrough, okay, or you're going through some sort of awakening of some sort. Okay, so what's this Ace of Swords? The Devil in the reverse. You could be breaking, addictions, okay, or letting go of anything that has been binding you. Okay, for some of you, you did a return to sender, or you cut the cords with this person. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, a Gemini, a Leo. The Devil is in the reverse. You're letting go of addictions. You're cutting off people that no longer serve you, okay, in the month of April. With the Devil, it could be a Capricorn for some of you. What's this Devil in the reverse? All right, or this could be a contract of some sort that you're cutting. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles, the universe is in your favor. All right, so things are moving in your favor. All right, somebody wants an equal give and take. For some of you here, somebody that was trapped in maybe in a toxic dynamic or something like that, they're getting out of that. They want an equal give and take. What's the 6 of Pentacles? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. What's the 6 of Pentacles? This is like somebody who does something for the community as well, so... For some of you, you help the community, and this person, you could break, you could be helping others break through their addictions or something like that. That could be significant. Right, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to work with you. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy again. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to work with you. They want to collaborate. They want to team up with you. They've learned from their past mistakes. For some of you here, this has to do with networking. Okay, for some of you here, this could be a gift that's coming in because somebody wants to work with you. Some of you could be artists here. Okay, with this 3 of Pentacles and this deck. Some of you could be professors, and some of you could be nudists. Okay, so what's this 3 of Pentacles? What's this 3 of Pentacles? I feel like somebody just wants to work with you in a relationship or something like that. Okay, the Magician. You could be manifesting, or this person's manifesting something. Gemini energy. You have all the tools available for you. You're very skilled at whatever it is that you do. For some of you here, there's someone that didn't believe in you, and your guardian angels are watching over you, and they're fighting that fight. They're fighting that fight for you. Okay, so you could be a manifester. You could be a magician. Okay, so what's a magician here? You're taking action. You're focused in whatever it is that you need to be focused on in the month of April. Okay, so what's this magician? You're manifesting networking with other people, maybe even money. Okay, so self-made energy with the 6 of Pentacles and that 3 of Pentacles. For some of you here, that's what you're doing. You're manifesting being self-made, and that's causing someone to be in regret. 5 of Cups. Okay, so it's on them. 5 of Cups. Somebody's in regret, depressed. They feel lost. All right, something about the New York Bridge could be significant. New York could be significant. Some of you could be from New York. Okay, so what's divorce? What's divorce here with hidden power? You got in honor of your bravery and resilience, and then you got Stormboat. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles, Spirit? The Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody comes in for a good time, not a long time. They're breadcrumbing you here. Okay, so just be careful. Somebody could be going through a divorce right now, so they could still be in the midst of all that. Okay, so they're coming in for a good time, not a long time. Knight of Wands in the reverse could be in the down low as well for me. Okay, so Knight of Wands in the reverse is very lusty, very passionate. They're being left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, broke, busted, and disgusted. All right, for some of you, they kicked them out for being a whore. All right, and now they want to cycle. They want to cycle back to you. So you got Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and then this is Capricorn, Saturn coming back around. You have highs, you have lows. Okay, so this person is having a low as you have a high. Okay, so that could be significant. Somebody could get high. I don't know. But what's the Wheel of Fortune here? I think that things are moving in your favor. All right, you've closed some sort of cycle and you walked away from what no longer serves you. Okay, this is also like you being in solitude. You're moving forward towards that Wheel of Fortune, wherever that Wheel of Fortune is. You guys are worried about money. All right, so you guys are worried about money and luck. Okay, and cycles, like completing a karmic cycle here. All right, so what's the 8 of Cups? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's the 8 of Cups? All right, 8 of Wands. 88 could be significant. You guys could be seeing those synchronicities. You got 888. Okay, so 8 of Wands, communication is coming in fast, swift. Something is coming in quick. For some of you here, this could be like a win. If you guys are playing lottery or something like that, it could be like a win or something like that with the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Wands. Somebody could drive a motorcycle, red motorcycle at that. Okay, so that could be significant. It doesn't have to. All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I feel like you're moving somewhere. You're leaving something behind. Because all you're doing is moving this way. All right, so what else, Spirit? What's this 8 of Wands? You could be traveling here soon. Okay, so what is this 8 of Wands? This could be like all of a sudden somebody walking away from something. Okay, because they're being left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles and they're reaching out to you. What's this 8 of Wands? Communication, energy being sent your way. Yeah, they want to reach out to you because they don't want to fight with you anymore. 5 of Wands is in the reverse. They don't want any more conflict. They lost. You guys are heavily protected. Okay, so Aquarius is a sign that's heavily protected. If you guys are in your I'm not gonna say every Aquarius is the same, because if you got a low vibing Aquarius, it could be low vibing, vindictive and shit like that. Okay, and it's true. But I don't feel like that's you guys. I feel like you guys are healed here. Okay, and you guys are not, just forgive this person. Okay, what's 5 of Wands in the reverse? They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to, they could be at a distance from you as well. All right, so what's 5 of Wands in the reverse? The 5 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want any more conflict with you. You beat them. All right, that's you, Aquarius energy. Okay, so Five of Swords, very strategic. You just let things go. All right, you guys could not be, you probably not in contact with this person. All right, so Five of Swords in the reverse does want to come out of conflict again. All right, so you could be getting that energy. You could be getting that message here soon. But it's because they're either going through a divorce. Okay. The Knight of Wands is in the reverse. They got caught cheating. Or something along those lines, so. Let's see, what's liar? What's liar? You got the King of Wands in the reverse. Absolutely a fucking liar. Somebody who looks good. Daddy with a big wand. Okay, but they're in the reverse. This person's very manipulative. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag for some of you. Okay, King of Wands here in the reverse. What's this King of Wands? For some of you here, you're dealing with somebody who is not, who's very manipulative and who is not confident, okay, in themselves. What's King of Wands in the reverse? This could be a warlock. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. They're mad because you're in your Nine of Pentacles, because you're self-made, because you choose you. Some of you could be eating healthy. Okay, some of you could be working in your garden, okay, or something like that. What's this Nine of Pentacles with the King of Wands? Somebody sees you as somebody who's single and very productive. Somebody who's self-made. You did this shit all on your own. Okay, you and your bird. Alright, so that could be significant. I'm also picking up here that somebody's getting money by doing something unethical. What is this King of Wands in the reverse? Nine of Swords. They're scared now. They have anxiety. Okay, they can't sleep at night. They're being haunted. Nine of Swords. What's Nine of Swords? Gemini energy. Nine of Swords with the Ten of Swords. But this Ten of Swords is everything is fine. Okay, so somebody's in denial, is what I feel. Somebody could be in denial here. Everything is fine. Denial. I just picked it up. Denial. Okay, so I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Alright, you already know who this person is. Alright, for some of you here, you guys don't care. Everything's fine. It's all good. You've already been backstabbed. You've already gone through the hurt and everything like that. Now you're not making excuses and you move forward. Okay, so what is this, Spirit? A lot of swords too, so that has to do with communication. It has to do with talking. Okay, it has to do with words. Alright, somebody wants your forgiveness. It's somebody who cannot let go of you, and it's somebody who you've already been with. Six of Cups in the reverse is either, if you haven't been with this person, you were with this person in a past life. If you guys don't believe in that, okay? But take what resonates, leave the rest. Alright, but the Six of Cups in the reverse, somebody does want your forgiveness. You might have children with this person. 99 could be significant. You guys could be seeing those synchronicities. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. King of Wands with the Six of Swords. Okay, so they want to move into calmer waters. Okay, you have a lot of synchronicities here. So 66, 99, okay, 55 you got here. You got 88, 888, 555. So somebody does want to move into calmer waters, but this is you moving into calmer waters. For some of you here, you're relocating and you don't want nothing to do with this person. King of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be significant, or they have that in their chart. Alright, what's the Six of Swords? You got the Queen of Wands. You're in the upright. You're sexy as fuck. Okay, so this is you. You could be dealing with a warlock here. Somebody who's into the occult or something like that, or knows people that are into the occult. Okay, because you have the Page of the Page of Pentacles there too. Right next to that King of Wands. Right, you're very sexy here, Queen of Wands, very determined, you're doing you. Okay, so what's the Queen of Wands? 7, yeah, working on your monies. Okay, patiently working on your monies in the month of April. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles. You're investing in something that is well invested. There's a good investment here. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. You just need to be a little patient. Okay, you're watering the plants. Okay, you've been watering this plant. You're finally starting to see the fruits of your labor. Alright, so keep on doing what you've been doing. Okay, so what is challenges here with eternal love? And then you got love spell. Sometimes it pays to take a risk. What is the Spirit? What's challenges here? The Strength card is in the reverse. Somebody's ego is not letting them reach out to you. All right, this person is they have low self-esteem, their confidence is on the floor, but their ego is high. What's the strength card? Leo energy. All right, what's the strength card? In the reverse, they're weak. All right, the Two of Cups is in the reverse. They're weak. This relationship is not working. They're breaking up. Queen of Swords is still in the bottom of the deck. So, strength card, somebody's getting the courage and the strength to overcome some sort of challenge to break up with someone. What's this Two of Cups in the reverse, Spirit? This is unhappiness. Yeah, because they had a lot of options. Okay, with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about like overindulgent too. They could be overindulgent, they could be hallucinating here. They're confused. They don't know who their true soulmate is. Okay, so for some of you here, that's what's going on with this person. What's Seven of Cups? 7, 8, 9. 9 of Cups? 9 of Cups is what? Yeah, they could be overindulgent. Alright, Knight of Swords. This person is coming in, they're rushing in, acting like they're all heroic and shit like that. Coming in towards you, rushing in towards you in the month of April. What's the Knight of Swords, Spirit? Somebody could be in the military. Right, then the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody wants to overcome something with you. Right, overcoming some sort of hardship. Right, for some of you here, you stopped making excuses for this person a long time ago and you've healed. Right, you've recovered, or this person's going through that. Right, what's the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Gemini energy. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini anyway. There's all swords there. Four of Swords, yeah, definitely. You're putting something to rest. Okay, so Four of Swords is retreating. Right, you're taking a break when it comes to this. 11-11 could be significant. What's this Four of Swords? I'm also picking up like Four of Swords to me could be like altar work as well. Okay, so somebody could be doing some sort of altar work here with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Whatever they were doing, you return back to sender. What's Four of Swords? You got the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, you return back to sender. Okay, so you're not taking a risk. The Fool's in the reverse. This could be naive, okay, or something like that. Maybe you guys could have been a little, the Fool is Aquarius energy. Maybe you guys could have been a little naive when it comes to this person and you were taking a risk or something like that, but you hold back, you're holding back by self-doubt. It says proceed with caution. Okay, so that's for some of you. What's the Fool? Right, so you have the Queen of Cups with the Death card. Give me 1 second, guys. The Death card in the reverse with the Queen of Cups. Avoiding the inevitable. Alright, with the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys could be very psychic here. You guys know who you want to give your love to. You're very emotionally balanced here. Okay, so Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Death card in the reverse. And then the Fool in the reverse. Somebody does not want to take a leap of faith, okay, and try to renew something here. For some of you here, something is definitely not over, okay, or this person might think that this is not over. So they're coming in to love bomb you. They're coming in with some sort of love offer. What's this Queen of Cups? What's the Queen of Cups? Somebody could have weird, like, could be doing their hair or dyeing their hair a weird color. Alright. You got the Three of Swords. In order for this person to come towards you, they need to break somebody's heart, okay? The way that they broke your heart when they left you for that person. Okay, so for some of you, you need to learn from that past mistake and not let that shit happen again. Three of Swords, you could still be in a third-party situation, okay? Or this person is still in a third-party situation with the Three of Swords. They're heartbroken, right? If you were dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy Aquarius here showing up, Leo, all right? If you were dealing with that Three of Swords, they chose something else that was not you. All right, the Three of Swords doesn't have to be I chose another man, I chose another woman, or something like that. It could be I chose drugs, I chose family, I chose anything but you. Okay, so for some of you here, you know who you want to give your cup to. You know who you want to give your love to. And it's not going to be, and you're very nurturing too, and it's not going to be to someone who thinks that they don't have an ending here, but they're still working on some sort of divorce. Okay, so what's the outcome for the month of April? Aquarius, for the month of April. You got the Three of Cups. You're going to be celebrating here soon. Somebody does want to reconcile with you. All right, for some of you here, you're going to reconcile with this person. What's this Three of Cups? What's this Three of Cups for the month of April? You got the Ace of Cups. New love could be significant. Some of you could be going out. Okay? Y'all need to get out and meet new people. All right? Because this is the Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups talks about a missed opportunity. So, for some of you here, this is someone who had a missed opportunity with you that's coming in to give you offer of love. Okay, however, the Nine of Cups came out in the reverse. Okay, so somebody here wants to have their cake and eat it too. It just flipped over. I'm not going to take it, but somebody wants to have their cake and eat it too. They could be like over drinking or something like that with the Nine of Cups. Very selfish. Alright, so what is this Ace of Cups in the month of April? The Tower is in the reverse. Somebody's avoiding some sort of chaos. Scorpio, Aries energy. Somebody's avoiding some sort of chaos in their life, okay, by coming towards you. What's the Tower? Four of Cups. I'm over it. Okay, so Four of Cups, my I'm over it card. That's a confirmation. 44 could be significant. Alright, so Four of Cups, it's like, you see how this person here is like waiting on this phone call, but you're focused on these Three Cups, not realizing this was a blessing in disguise. Right, you could be missing out on the blessings, okay, because you're too focused on this Three of Cups, reconciling with this person. Alright, so you need to focus on you. Okay, you need to focus on you. You need to be good. You need to be good. You need to love yourself in order to be in a relationship that's going to lead to health. It's going to be a healthy relationship. Okay, so Four of Cups. This is like lost in monotony, like kind of like a robot kind of energy. Alright, or somebody missed out on an opportunity with you and they're having a tower moment. They're trying to avoid some sort of chaos, but they can't unless they come and bring that love to you. What's the Three of Cups for with this Ace of Cups? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. You got the Moon, Cancer, Pisces could be significant. Okay, so the Moon, something hidden is coming to light. Somebody has a crush on you. Could be somebody from your past. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Moon, something hidden coming to light. What's this Moon? There could be some sort of deceit, okay, in the background. The Judgment in the reverse. This is malicious gossip, guys. So for some of you here, somebody's realizing with the Judgment in the reverse that something was based on a lie. Okay, and then you got the Nine of Cups in the upright. Something was based on a lie. For some of you here, there could have been a Libra, a Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, an Aries here who was lying, okay, regarding something. That's why you and your person are not together. Okay, that could be significant. But the Judgment in the reverse. Sorry guys, I've been sick. But Judgment in the reverse, based on lies, gossip, rumors of some sort. I feel like somebody's awakening to that. The world, they're awakening to that. Okay, completion. Alright, so Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, some of you are definitely going on a trip. Okay, so get your passport ready. That does talk about traveling the world. Okay, so some of you could be online, have an online presence or a platform of some sort. Right, something could be going viral. Right, so something could come out online, okay, or on the news or something like that about this person that you were dealing with. So what's this world? The Empress in the reverse. What's the world with the Empress in the reverse? The Chariot in the reverse. So yeah, somebody's having some sort of obstacle or challenges here with the Chariot in the reverse. Alright, this could be someone's baby mama. Taurus, Libra energy, Cancer with the Chariot, or they have that strongly aspected in their chart. Okay, with the Empress in the reverse, that's like feelings of not enough. Okay, or this person could feel like they're not enough. The Chariot in the reverse, somebody could be an officer. Somebody could ride a motorcycle. I think I said that. Right, the Chariot could be a paramedic or somebody that drives for a living. Okay, so what's this Empress in the reverse? Can't give birth to something new? Or somebody's trying to cause some sort of obstacle in something that you're building? Okay, so somebody could also be dealing with domestic issues. What's this Empress in the reverse? The Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy. With the Seven of Swords, that's deceitful energy. Somebody wants to come in and steal from you. They want to come in and steal from you, or they're lying to you. It could be a mother for some of you, or a mother figure here. Okay, what is this? Chariot in the reverse. Lack of focus. Okay, with the King of Swords in the reverse and the Chariot in the reverse. This could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They lack focus. They're very rude. They're very spiteful here. All right, hate wins over love with the Chariot in the reverse. All right, the King of Swords in the reverse is like cutthroat. That could be you. And then we got Aquarius energy. You could be cutting off a mother figure, or a baby mama, or a baby daddy. It doesn't matter. The gender, there's no gender in the tarot. The Empress could just be a male that acts like a bitch. Okay, so that could be significant. What's this King of Swords in the reverse? Right, the High Priestess in the reverse. For some of you here, you need to follow your intuition. Okay, somebody has some sort of hidden agenda. They want to come in and take from you because you're sitting in your throne. Alright, so what's this High Priestess in the reverse? That could be the other woman as well. Pisces energy, Cancer energy. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? This person could do magic too. So let's see. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? The Temperance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy. Right, yeah, they cannot balance or restore anything within a relationship here. Okay, for some of you here, you cut this person off, right? Or this person's cutting their person off, the other woman off, but somebody has some sort of hidden agenda here, and they want to bring unbalance for you and this person, okay? Or it doesn't have to be a significant other, okay? It could be a partner, it could be a friend, it could be family, all right? So flip it, switch it. But somebody doesn't want to restore happiness here with the Temperance in the reverse. Somebody does not have patience, okay? So somebody could be lying on you also with the King of Swords in the reverse, because you got liar up there as well. What's the King of Swords in the reverse? The Four of Wands in the reverse. That you're not stable, okay, or that you're not secure here. Four of Wands, 11-11. I'm also picking up here that somebody's distorted because you don't want to give them another chance and you don't want to balance something out. Alright, for some of you here, just continue following your intuition. Alright, King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're very resourceful, you're very reliable when it comes to money. Okay, you guys could be you guys are very down to earth. Okay, you guys are financially stable. What's the King of Pentacles here, Spirit? With the Hierophant. The King of Pentacles is married, and then the Hierophant in the reverse. Divorce. Okay, that could be significant. Somebody's getting a divorce. Alright, Taurus energy. Somebody's not conforming to traditional beliefs. Right, so somebody is not wanting to commit here. With this Hierophant in the reverse. You got the High Priestess and the Hierophant in the reverse. This is not a divine couple, okay? Who's this High Priestess and the Hierophant in the reverse? What's up with that? Six of Wands. This could be like a battle of some sort. Six of Wands, you're going to be victorious. You're going to come out winning. Alright, the Six of Wands is also somebody that wants to get a lot of attention. Alright, or they're doing it for clout. right? The Hierophant in the reverse could be like a church, okay, or something like that, that they're doing bad things, right? Or an industry that they're doing bad things, or a coven at that they're doing bad things with the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody could definitely be doing some sort of magic, and it came right there. Look, love spell. For some of you here, that's the reason why you guys are not together. Some sort of love spell didn't work. It turned you guys bitter towards one another. Or this was somebody else that was doing some sort of magic to try to separate you two. Right? Or to turn you guys in the reverse. To turn you guys not spiritual. To turn, but that's not something that people could turn. Okay, you are who you are. Right? But these people are stupid, so you get. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. You're a fucking emperor in the upright. You guys are bossing the fuck up. Okay, you guys are authority figures of some sort. You guys are about to be in the public eye, okay, as emperors, boss figures. Okay, so you guys are on it, getting recognition, slowly but surely. See, the Queen of Pentacles here is in the upright, the King of Pentacles is in the upright, but the Lovers is in between them, and it's in the reverse. So, Ten of Pentacles, this could be because of family not letting go of their child so that they won't reach out to you and give you some sort of love offer. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, so that there could be some sort of delays and backfires of some sort so that you could build your wall and keep maintaining boundaries towards this person. For some of you, this person's telling you, the person that is trying to separate you and your person is trying to tell you things that are not fucking true, so don't believe it. Okay, you have to go ahead and take the blindfold off and make your own decisions. All right, Queen of Swords is somebody who goes straight for the jugular. You know exactly what's going on. All right, you're speaking your truth. Don't let anybody stop you. All right, they're watching you. They're definitely watching you from a distance. Okay, wherever the fuck they're at, they're watching you. Okay, Two of Wands. All right, they could be watching you travel. They could be watching you waking up, letting go of all these fucking burdens because they're not yours to carry. Okay, Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. You don't want to work on anything with them. Okay, so Nine of Cups, you're doing everything while you're on your own. Okay, you're getting recognition. This could be like somebody that doesn't even work and gets recognition. This is somebody that doesn't even work and gets paid. Okay, so you could get multiple streams of income. Right, the Two of Pentacles here is Capricorn energy. Somebody's definitely unbalanced here, right, with the justice, and they're probably having to pay off something in the justice system. For some of you here, this could be some sort of divorce, all right, or settlement. Right, the Star, this is you. You're about to heal. Okay, you're healing. You haven't lost faith when it comes to something. Okay, Ten of Cups is in the reverse. Okay, so Ace of Wands is in the reverse, and then you got the Page of Wands. Okay, so after some sort of like bad news or delay or something like that, maybe you didn't have the urge to create, or maybe your creative juices were kind of like down and you were sleeping and stuff like that. You were resting. You're about to have a lot of gifts heighten up for you, so get ready. Get ready. Alright, angel guides, spirit guides, good living light, clear and precise messages for my AQUARIUS for the month of April. Victory and success. Obstacles and challenges. You're definitely letting go of these obstacles and challenges. That doesn't go in this deck. I had them mixed together. Alright, now we got it. April, Aquarius. April, Aquarius. You got death. So, death. Something must end. Okay, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay, so something ends so that a new beginning starts. Alright, so definitely an ending is happening for you guys. You're ending some sort of cycle in your life. Okay, or this is the person that you're dealing with. What else, Spirit? Pride. Somebody here has a lot of pride. Okay, it came out in the reverse here. Somebody needs to put their pride down. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Someone needs to put their pride down. Okay, so ego death, pride death, okay, equals spiritual awakening. I'm not telling you accept all the shit. Don't be like, oh, here, come. I'm here to allow you to make me suffer, okay, or something like that. But you do have to choose who you're going to suffer from, because not everything's going to be all, you know, rainbows and butterflies, you know. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. But somebody's pride doesn't let them get the best. They're letting that. Somebody's pride is getting the best of them, okay. That is the reason why they're going to stay stuck, okay, and worry. So I am learning that worry doesn't change any outcome, right? You guys are free, right? I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And then you got humor. You guys laugh a little bit more. Like that, you know? Choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Okay, so courage. Alright, so I find inner strength to face fear with confidence, guys. So be very confident in yourselves. Alright, in the month of April. Angel guides, spirit guides, a good little light, clear and precise messages. Put my Aquarius. April. What does Aquarius got for April? So, lucky you. Lucky you. This is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the most out of it. Something could be changing in your finances for some of you. You're very lucky at this time. Aquarius. April. You got here choices. Definitely you have a choice to make. Okay, so move forward. There's a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself and trust your instinct in choosing the best possible decision. Okay, so things could be unsteady right now. Maybe in your finances, and your cash flow could be a little wobbly and stuff like that, but abrupt changes in decision making are affecting your finances, so don't act on your impulse. Okay, so somebody could come in and ask you for money or something like that, and you could be like, oh, here you go. You know, no. Alright, so learner, it's never too late to learn something new, whether it's going back to the academy or just studying on your own. A new skill or knowledge brings efficiency. Okay, so alright, blessings could be significant. You have a lot of blessings. Unexpected fortune is about to come. This is a great time to enjoy your blessings pouring in. Your finances are doing well at the moment. I'm also picking up here that somebody is learning from you how to be a little bit more stable. Okay, it says here feelings, I love you. Okay, so you may be getting too emotional at the moment that you're losing control of your career and your finances. Stand up and come back strong. Some of you need to worry about your money. Stand alone at this moment, because if this person is going through a divorce, if this person has a lot of baggage and shit like that, they need to go ahead and take care of that baggage before they come and bring it into this relationship with you. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. Stand alone. All right, there's an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects and they have led you to become independent. Financial freedom is yours. All right, something about movies could be significant. Some of you could be in movies, or okay, or in the industry, okay, or something like that. Somebody could be into fashion too. Okay, because look how she like turned that shirt into a regular old t-shirt. She, you know, taking chances. Chance change. It's time for you to take a leap of faith into the situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain, but it may lead to great results. So, guys, you have to take a chance in order for something to work. You have to take a risk. Okay, for some of you. All right, angel guys, spirit guys, just a little light for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Aquarius need to know in the month of April? It said family here. Okay, I'm not going to pick it up, but family. Some of you could be starting a family, commitment, foundation, home, marriage, celebration, security. Some of you are dealing with somebody who wants you back. They want marriage, they want a family, they want to work on things with you. Okay, so that could be significant. Angel guides, spirit guides for Aquarius, April. You got purge and release. All right, so surrender, emotional release, clearing, and walking away from what no longer serves you. Okay, so good for you. It came out in the reverse. All right, but I don't pick up this. These cards are never in the reverse. What else, Spirit? For some of you, you guys are not going to release this person. You guys are going to get back with this person. Okay, so just throwing it out there. Which could lead to more healing, which is good. Healing is good. Yeah, release the toxicity. Okay, so bound, addictions, patterns, energy, vampire. This person and you have some sort of trauma bond. Okay, or something like that. This person could feel toxic. All right, whenever they're around you, they could be stuck. Okay, I'm getting the devil, toxicity. Okay, so Capricorn energy. What else, Spirit? Somebody could be into Santa Muerte. All right, they're going through some sort of inner child healing. that was very toxic. All right, wounding, coping mechanism, learned behavior, self-discovery. Some of you are dealing with somebody here who dealt with toxicity. What else, Spirit? You got self-love. You guys love yourself now, all right? You're setting intentions. Okay, focus on your desires with the heart, self-worth, expansion, and manifesting. What's toxicity? Right, moon, intuition. You need to follow your intuition. This person's still the same. All right, this has to do with subconscious, emotions, fear, and deceit. Things are not what they appear. For some of you here, you need to let go of any toxic behaviors that do not serve the highest good, your greatest good. Okay, so what's release? What's release? Some of you need to release a Capricorn. Some of you need to release the moon, Cancer. Some of you need to release a Six of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, feminine energy. Some of you need to release the feminine energy in your energy. All right, you're very intuitive here, guys. This person could be very wounded or insecure with the yin energy. Okay, but they could be acting like they're the victim when it comes to something. What's this feminine energy? So that's what they're healing, their inner child healing. That they learn from their fucking parents and their fucking siblings. Okay, so it has nothing to do with you. This person could have been touched. I'm just gonna say it, I don't care, trigger warning. Right, this person could have been touched as a child. Okay, or something like that. Or whatever. Right, cold and control, yeah, because they control them. Okay, so silent, observing, hiding feelings, secretive, blocking emotions, and mask. Somebody's wearing some sort of mask. Somebody doesn't want you. Okay, for some of you here, this person doesn't want you around them because you might be too intuitive. Okay, so don't dismiss intuitive downloads. You could call it. Right, you got reunion, soul ties, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connections. You have a past life with this person. This person is coming back to control you. So be careful. If this is not you, this is the person that you're dealing with. All right, stability and flow. They're trying to balance things out, but they're still juggling. Uncertainty, stressful choices, chaos. They're still in chaos. You don't need that shit in your life. Let that shit go, especially in the month of April. Okay. Let's see, love. Angel guide, spirit guide, took a little light, clear and precise messages for my aquas. All right, so give me, for the past love, the past, this person that we're talking about. It says here, interested, go. I am definitely interested in finding out how our worlds would mesh with each other. What else, Spirit? It says here, soulmate. It feels like we've been together for lifetimes. Our connection is on another level. I did get soulmate energy from this energy. And sometimes those are the hardest. Okay. But it has to do with immaturity. It has to do with pride and ego. It has to do with learned behaviors from family and friends and all these fucking people that have some sort of say in their relationship. All right. So right now, I'm not really at a place in my life where I can fulfill the demands of a healthy relationship. Absolutely not. That's exactly what I'm saying. They're going to have a lot of baggage. They're going to come with a lot of baggage. Okay. And they're going to bring that shit onto y'all's relationship. And then it's going to turn to shit. So, no. What else, Spirit? They need to fix their stuff. Best friends. You could be friend zoning this person. I love that I can confide in you about anything. You've been so supportive and fortunate. And I'm fortunate to have you in my life. Okay, this person could see you as a best friend or something like that. Now, if you have been with this person and this person's calling you to tell you things about them and how they're fucking different people and shit like that, let's just stop. Red flags. Okay. You're not that much of a best friend. All right, you promise yourself you never date someone like me again. Okay, so for some of you here, you need to remember that. You said that. Okay, so, and why did you say it? Really go in. All right. And since that Hermit is in the reverse, you guys are not going to have any problem doing that. All right, this person's toxic. Again, toxic. Somebody could be drinking something toxic. If our relationship is going to have such a negative impact on your mental health, maybe you're better off without me. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. No best friends. No, stop. Okay? You don't need toxic people in your fucking life. You have enough. Okay, so, I'm not saying that you have a lot of toxic people, but there's toxicity everywhere, right? In the fucking news, in the world, everywhere, everything that you're seeing. Okay, so, I'm not saying that everything's true, but, what else, Spirit? You're hot. This person could have some sort of sexual attraction to you, that's it. Okay, I think you're incredibly hot and super attracted to you. What's your hot? Alright, so, benched. I give you just enough attention to keep you around as a backup option. You're no one's backup option. That's that Page of Pentacles. Breadcrumbing. Okay, this person, stop. They're a player. Alright, I'm more interested in the thrill of the chase than forming meaningful relationships. So, pay attention to red flags, guys. Let me pull some advice for you guys. No, I'm gonna pull this really quick. Just pull 3 here. Give me 3 for Aquarius, Angel guys, Spirit guides. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. In the bottom of the deck, sex addiction. This person could have a sex addiction. For some of you here, you're closing that cycle. Okay? You're closing that cycle, and that could be shocking news to this person. Okay? So, side hustle. You guys could be, this person could be an Uber driver or something like that, or something along those lines. It says Uber Eats. Okay, some of you, this person could be getting a side hustle. Maybe you guys have a side hustle. Okay, what's side hustle? Nosy. What's side hustle? Spiritual gifts. So for some of you here, you have some sort of spiritual gift, okay, aside from your side hustle where you don't have to clock in, you don't have to clock out, okay, or something like that. You need to tap into your spiritual gifts, okay? So everybody has them. Everyone has spiritual gifts, okay? It's up to you to tap into them. A lot of people don't believe in frequencies, listening to frequencies and crystals and the healing energies that vibrations have and stuff like that. You need to start understanding that, okay? Because your life is going to go so much easier. Okay, so if you understand that Mercury is in retrograde right now, communication is a problem, so don't act on your impulse and say something that you're going to regret. Okay, if you see that Venus is in Aries, like, there's ways to go about situations. Okay, so what's this, Spirit? Yeah, your Cycle X. They might have some sort of spiritual gifts too. Okay, so crazy X, obsessed, they won't let go. And you're over here spiritual as fuck. What cycle crazy X won't let go, Spirit? Alright, they drink a lot to cope with situations. Yeah, you don't need that. That's toxic. Okay, anything that ends in I-N-E, cocaine, nicotine, caffeine, anything that ends in fluoxetine, alright, all the fucking hydrolysis, everything that ends in I-N-E is a toxin that you're putting into your body. Okay, look it up. Alright, advice, Spirit. Advice. Also, alcohol is a stimulant, okay? It's not gonna make you feel any better. It might make you feel better at the moment, okay, but the next day, you're gonna feel depressed, you're gonna feel down, you're gonna feel like, Alright, so Tennessee whiskey. You could be smooth. Somebody doesn't like hair, somebody likes smooth. Like Tennessee whiskey. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Alright, some people withhold information from others because they fear the other will get ahead. Somebody's holding some sort of information from you because you're smarter than them. And they fear that you're going to get ahead. Alright, so throat chakra, imbalance, lack of creativity. It talks about indecisions and throat problems. Okay, so you need to speak clearly. Again, Mercury's in retrograde, so it's going to happen. Okay, so Now you guys know. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives puts us in the right path. Absolutely. Alright, some people withhold information because they fear the other will get ahead. You got solar plexus, confidence, inner strength, manifestations that act with confidence and joy. Your solar plexus is on point. Alright, you guys are acting with joy. You guys are putting things into action. So you're connected with spirit and ancestors. Ask for the help. Ask for help in your current situation. Okay, unlimited resources are coming in soon, but time management is essential for your growth. Recognize the true motives behind the actions of this person. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. All right, you got here 333, so that talks about support. Your spirit guides are answering your prayers and gifting you with the tools needed for your progress towards your goal. All right, moving on is one of the most difficult things to do. Sometimes sitting quietly next to a loved one is enough. All right, so that's what I have for your advice. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. This is going to be for April, Aquarius. All right, guys, I love you all. I'm sending you peace, love, and prosperity to every single one of you. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below, and thank you so much in advance, all right, for doing so. It does help the channel grow, and I want to get to 10K. Small wins, okay? But those small wins are wins. Always celebrate your wins, okay? It's not a small win. That's a big win. Fuck that. I'm winning, all right? We are all winning, all right, guys? All right, I love you all. I'm sending you peace, love, and prosperity to every single one of you guys. If you guys need me, I'm here. All right, guys? Peace.